oh my gosh, every time I look at this swatch, I'm just like, yes. I feel like a broken record on this shadow on my channel because I talk about it so much. Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got another fall video for you today. Today is going to be my favorite fall shadows. So I've kind of got a variety in front of me. I've got some single shadows, I've got a couple of palettes, and then I have one eyeshadow base that I wanted to mention to you. So just kind of a variety here, like all these videos have been. So I've already done lipsticks and blushes, so if you want to check those out, I'll link them down below for you. But yeah, today is going to be shadows, so let's jump into it. Okay, first off, starting with the eyeshadow base, this is the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick Eye Color, and this is in Amethyst. I'm wearing this as a base on my eyes today, and I have been wearing this a lot lately. I feel like this is a great neutral base in general, not just for fall, but I feel like it is the perfect fall base for so many different things. It is just a really beautiful, like plummy taupey color. And it's kind of like metallic and it catches the light. So it really is beautiful by itself, but I mean, it can be combined with so many different things and really change up those shadows. I've worn it with multiple things, and every time I've used it as a base, I've loved the look. So I would highly recommend this. I think it's really easy to work with and really long wearing. These are great. They're a little bit on the pricey side as far as like an eyeshadow stick goes, which typically I don't spend that much on an eyeshadow stick, but I gave these a go and I really, really like them. This one's beautiful. Okay, some single shadows. Let's start with some drugstore favorites. So this is an all-time favorite in my collection in general. These shadows are, as well as this color. This is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Amber Rush. These are all beautiful. I love these. I really, honestly, if I just had some blending colors and these, I really would have so much fun just playing with my makeup all the time because they have multiple colors in these. They have neutrals, they have, you know, fun, bright colors, everything you'd ever need. And Amber Rush is just the most beautiful rose gold, which is like perfect for fall, perfect for a neutral look, but kind of like a special neutral look, you know, because it's not plain. It's still really gorgeous. And oh my gosh, every time I look at this swatch, I'm just like, yes, it is so metallic and amazing. The pigmentation on these is so good. I mean, my thought is like, I know there's like comparable type things like this in higher end brands, but I'm just like, these are so good. Like, why? Why do I need to do that? This is too good by itself. Like, I'll just go to the drugstore and get amazingness in these little L'Oreal Infallible pots. Yes, go get Amber Rush for sure. And then this color, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this one on my channel. Maybe I have, but I really do love this color and I feel like it doesn't get as much attention. This is Bottomless Java, and this is a gorgeous, it's still a metallic, but it's not as reflective and wha-bam as Amber Rush is. This one is a little bit more of like a slightly more subdued metallic, but I mean, look at it. It is a gorgeous, like, chocolatey brown color. So it's gorgeous as a one and done smoky eye sort of a shadow, but also it can be paired with almost anything to deepen up a look. That's why it's one of my like favorites of the L'Oreal Infallibles, because it just can be used by itself really easily, but also it's just a great companion color. And I love this color, this kind of like an almost black brown for deepening up my outer corner. It's just so pretty. And this one blends really well. It's amazing. Bottomless Java, yes. And then good old ColourPop So Quiche. I have to mention this one again. I feel like a broken record on this shadow on my channel because I talk about it so much, but I just really feel like it is such a unique shadow. That's why I love it so much. Like, there's so many different eyeshadows out there, and this is just one of these super duper unique ones because it's a duochrome where it's like a green, purple, brown, I don't even know. There's so many things going on in the shadow, but you need it. It's an easy one and done sort of shadow. You can put it on top of Amethyst and it's really beautiful. It's just awesome. Yes, so quiche. Add it to your list. And then this is a fairly new addition to my collection, but I'm obsessed with it. This is ColourPop's Stereo, and I am wearing this on my eyes today over Amethyst. And yeah, it's a one and done shadow too. And again, it's like So Quiche in that it has just a lot of amazing things going on in it. It's like a brown plum, but then it has some little like gold and copper flecks of shimmer in it. Oh goodness. Yes, that's amazing. I absolutely love that one. All the ColourPop shadows. I just feel like if you want some like fun different colors or even some great neutrals, if you just want some individual shadows that are really good, those are like a you can't go wrong. They're so good and so affordable. And then this is also pretty new to my collection. This is Kat Von D's Metal Crush eyeshadow. This is in Raw Power. And this is such a beautiful, like very burnt plum color. It's a really warm, reddish, coppery plum. Oh my gosh. It's really more reddish copper than plum. I would say, yeah, it's definitely more that. Or am I getting plum? Yeah, I guess it's a little bit plummy, but it's definitely more on the coppery warm side. But it is so nice of a texture. It really blends so nicely, builds on itself really beautifully, wears really well. She's got multiple colors in her range. She has a really nice like bronzy shade. She has kind of like an antique, almost kind of the color of my shirt, but more on the like yellowy gold side. But it's kind of like an old gold color. That one I think is Thrasher, I think. But they're all beautiful. I mean, you can't go wrong. She also has some really bright, fun colors in the range, but there's a few really gorgeous ones for fall shades too. Then I gotta mention my Makeup Geek shadows because these are a go-to for me any time of year, but I feel like Leighelena has so many beautiful, warm, perfect for fall shades in her range. So, I mean, you could definitely get a full look with any of her shadows. I mean, you know, blending shades, she's got lid colors, she's got beautiful foiled shadows. Like I have a couple of these on my lower lash line today. I have Magic Act, it's kind of yellowy color, yellowy gold, and then Showtime. Oh my goodness, let me show you a swatch of Showtime. And these are beautifully pigmented too. So you could totally get oh my gosh. Ooh, that is so buttery and gorgeous. You could totally get a full makeup look with just Makeup Geek shadows by themselves, but also I love using them as companion shadows. So I have several of the like blending shades on my eyes today with like a one shadow look. So they just, well, it's not technically a one shadow if I then did a blending color, but minimal shadow sort of a look. And it's just, they blend so nicely. Like I have Creme Brulee on today. Just a great neutral blending shade. I mean, there's not a lot to it, but it's just one of those great base sort of shadows that really grounds your eyeshadow collection. This is getting very dramatic, but it like grounds it where you've got really good shadows to pair with other things, which just gives you so much variety that way. So Makeup Geek, yes, love your shadows. She's got so many beautiful fall colors, but just great companion palettes too. Palettes, shadows, great companion shadows. And a couple of palettes that I know I'm gonna be reaching for this year. First off is L'Oreal's La Palette Nude 2. I love this palette. I have a whole review video on this one and the first one, so if you wanna check that out, I'll try to remember to link it down below for you. But I typically go for, in the fall, either warm, coppery, bronzy shades or like plummy, purpley type shades. Those are really the eye looks that I love to play with in the fall. Honestly, like in general, like lipstick, blush too. I just love those kind of shades in the fall. So this is a beautiful palette for that. I mean, you have got really gorgeous dark brown shades, but you've got really nice kind of like plummy brown, purpley, plummy colors. I mean, it's just beautiful. And I don't have any problems with this palette. It works so well for me. I love it. I think it's great. I would get it somewhere that you can get it a little bit cheaper. You know, it kind of ranges in prices where you buy it. I got mine from Walmart. They're a little bit powdery, but not bad at all. They're right there. Aren't those pretty? They're so good. Like, I feel like that is a beautiful plum eye look right there. You'd want to bring in something else with it, you know, some blending shades and a brow bone color, but you pretty much got it there. They're so nice, and it's a great affordable palette, especially if you get it at Walmart. It's still around, I think around $15 or so, but still comparatively, it's not a $50 palette, so it's still a really good palette for $15. And then lastly, the Tarte Rainforest After Dark palette. I got this last year, and I was so excited that it's still around now. It is just a beautiful, everything included, everything you would need for a gorgeous fall look is in this palette. You've got those amazing plummy shades. You've got some nice, like, you know, dark browns. That blush is even beautiful. Everything in this palette is good. I love it all. That gold is beautiful. What? And this, like, plummy shade, so nice. These blend like a dream. They wear really well. This is a great travel palette. If you travel this time of year, this is a really good one to throw in your bag and bring with you. It's just, yeah, you've got everything you need in that one little palette. So, I don't know when this is going to go away. Hopefully, it's still up when you see this video. Hopefully, it doesn't go away that quickly, but you never know. So, if you can still get it, it's a great little palette. So pretty. Perfect for fall. Alright guys, so those are all my favorite fall shadows. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video, and I hope it was fun hearing my favorites. Please give it a thumbs up if it was, and let me know down below what your favorites are. I definitely want to know what you grab for this time of year. What are your go-tos? Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!